everybody, welcome back to Fleetwood in Focus and a sunny Jameson Rd Landfill site. Why does it always rain every time I come down here? The answer is quite simply, it's doom and gloom, guys. The stench in this area again is, I'm trying to describe it in one word, absolutely horrendous. So guys, what we're going to do today, we're going to have a chat with the two mainstay ladies that have been constant on this campaign to try and eradicate all this misery for Fleetwood folk, guys. So let's have an introduction to...
Hi, I'm Alison.
And...
I'm Jess.
Right guys, so you've had a... I must mention this first of all, you've had a BBC interview this morning.
Yeah.
And now BBC do what they call BBC Verifies. I don't know if you've heard of that before. What they do is they fact check what various media outlets do. Now, Fleetwood in Focus is actually going to fact check their words today.
Well, there's one big word they need to fact check. The word perfume. No.
No, there was no smell by the gates here this morning, as there isn't here now.
It wasn't the broad spectrum poisonous stench that comes from this landfill is nowhere near a perfume. I know it was his error, but like Jess said, it didn't stink this morning. But even though we can't smell it, we've all gone a little bit nose blind. We've got used to it. But every time you're walking out your door, when the stench is there, it's even worse. But without the stench, you are still being poisoned. You're still breathing in the air that's coming off of this downstream place.
So guys, what we need to just establish is basically transwaste have applied for a variation to their current permit. And the bottom line is basically they are looking to dump twice as much waste here as possible. Now, the EA have opened up a public consultation as of yesterday. So what you need to do, ladies, is let people know exactly where they can go to put their application in.
Yeah, you can go on the Environment Agency website, but in the group Action Against Jameson Rd Landfill, you can go to the featured section of the group and then click on the link. It takes about 2-3 minutes to fill out the form, and we need to get as many of them in as possible.
But I've got to say about reporting, there is a situation, it's on there, isn't it, where you can actually log your numbers. I know some of you want to let Borough Council and do it to Borough Council odour complaints. But since everybody's been complaining about this, the forms that you're sending to Borough Council are not being used as we would want them to be used. They're not being counted, they're not being kept, they're probably in a dead letterbox somewhere. So please keep reporting it to the Environment Agency. The telephone number is 0800
70 60 70 60 50.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Just phone the Environment Agency and report it every time you smell it, because they're the people that can get this place closed down quicker than anybody else. Because Borough Council won't close it because they're getting £200,000 per annum rent off these people. We pay council tax. Every single one of us pay council tax, and we're paying to be poisoned.
Now what we've got to bear in mind, ladies, that when you put this objection in, there are only certain things that can be applicable to the objection. I just want to read a couple out for you guys. Basically, the impact of any emissions from the proposals in the application on human health and the environment. Now this includes odour, noise, dust and litter. Now I understand that there's been a fair bit of litter from the netting gone over onto the wildlife park.
When we went down there last Sunday, there was loads of rubbish all down the marsh, weren't there?
I've lived here 5 years now, and I have never seen so much litter riverside. And it can only come from one place, transwaste landfill site. And they blame the storm, and they're still blaming Mother Nature. Well, if they're bothered about Mother Nature, they need to think about the leachate that is going into the water that's lying on the site. That is then going down onto the river, because last time we did a video, we saw it literally going from the site into the river.
And I
That's
think
the environment.
I think the other thing to bear in mind is that this application variation, it's not an environmental
No, it's for
reasons.
them.
It's
No.
purely commercial.
Yeah,
course it is.
because as they've mentioned before, like, you know, they want to fill it as quick as possible so they can get out of it. It's just about the money. That's all it is to them.
So when they build their big cement thing that they're going to keep the waste in when it comes to site first, that means they're going to have to move the rubbish at least twice.
And
at
a lot
least.
more waste wagons coming in
There
as
you go.
well.
We saw 9 this morning, and what? There's going to be about 150 a day? Nah.
More than
Now, what's happening on the political side? I know Lorraine Beavers has been quite busy, hasn't she? She spoke, or I think she wrote actually, to Philip Duffy, the CEO of the EA.
This is what we need the politicians to do. Every politician in the country that's got a landfill site, hopefully now, are going to get together and form what I call a lobby group so they can actually lobby Parliament.
And Lorraine has been
She has been
attending a
helpful.
meeting with
Yeah.
20 other MPs to try
get this
and
lobby group
change,
started, yeah.
to try and change legislations for landfills.
So I think, guys, what you need to be doing is, I'm going to put the links on here for you. You need to go over to your site, which is,
Action Against Jameson
Jameson
Rd
Rd
Landfill.
and that of course is on Facebook. Yeah, if you get on there, scroll down, everything you could possibly need is on there, information. And on top of this application that they put in, put your objection in and continue to get yourselves a number every time you smell something. Because this isn't a smell, guys, in Fleetwood, this is a stench, and it's a horrendous
Now,
stench.
I would like to say we have a meeting. The meeting is on Friday, the 21st of February at St Wolstan's Church, or the Queen Hut actually, the Queen Roof Hut. Anyway, we've got that, and then we've got the protest on Saturday, which will be convening at the top of Jameson Road from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. or a little bit later. Feel free to come down, even can only come for 10 minutes to the protest, but we need lots of people. More people we see, the more people that get involved, the quicker we'll be able to get action taken against trans waste.
So, guys, I think in conclusion, that ladies don't disappear. Come on,
Okay,
ladies.
we're not going anywhere.
In conclusion, guys, I think we have to say a big thank you to these ladies, because they have been constant, you know, persevering to try and get rid of the stench that we've got here in Fleetwood. Now, we're all busy people, but all they are asking you to do is get onto their site on Facebook, fill in that objection, assuming you have an objection, of course, put genuine reasons down. For example, your stench, you know, if you feel it's affecting your health, be it physically or mentally, it's important that you log that, and it's important you state clearly why you object to this change in their permit. So there you go, guys. Again, thank you, ladies.
Your town needs you.
And hopefully we're going to have a fresher smelling, perfumed Fleetwood in the future. Take care, guys. Speak to you soon.